Who wants to do the break?
Oh, I'm gonna take a break in the bathroom. I drank too much.
Yeah, this is the problem with beer.
Brian, you're gonna miss the cutscene.
There's gonna be some sweet bathroom breaks.
I ain't missing shit.
Okay, Steve, Brian's gone. What do you actually think of Shenmue?
I am torn.
Tell him it's shit. Fucking waited.
Brian,
Oh
this
God,
is me, John time.
Oh my God, you made me choke on my beer. That was so scary. His little face just popped around the corner. I am genuinely torn. I admire Yu Suzuki's earnest, love for what he's trying to do. Do I think he's doing it well or fairly? No, never. Do I think he's wasting my time a lot of the time? Yes, yeah, always. But I believe that he believes in it, and there's no malice behind it, you know? There's just a real sincerity that I think is really endearing. But
So in Shenmue 3, one of the things I had to recently do was explore the hut of a stonemason.
Okay.
And I swear to God, what's
going on?
I'll just leave you boys to it. I swear to God, it was insane. Not just how well rendered the environment was, but the detail in it. Like, there were all these hyper-specific tools to a Chinese stonemason living in, like, the mountains of China.
In the 80s.
In Bali, yeah. And it was shocking, the level of detail, you know?
Yeah, and I you really feel that. Like, Yu Suzuki has a real reverence for Chinese culture, and you can feel that. But, like, honestly, dude, you're not selling it to me. He's selling his passion, but I don't know if he's selling the truth of it to me, if you get me.
No, I completely get that.
Like, I believe in his love for it, but I don't know if he's making me love it. Brian's back.
Hello, everybody. I'm back.
John, you don't even know what you're doing.
Great.
There is nothing to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I am playing this game perfectly right now.
Shenmue, there's nothing to do.
That's not true. You're fine, man, dude.
Shenmue.
I'll fucking find you.
You do.
A better game to play. Check out
Shenmue 2?
No, you should check out a little game called I don't know, Jackass the Game.
Does that exist?
That is a game.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Jackass the Game is a real interesting one. That came out it came out in between the first and second Jackass movie.
Okay.
And it's a game on the PlayStation 2. It's one of the last games on the PlayStation 2. And I think one of the later era PS2 systems had a component output, so you could play Jackass in 720p. So it's a HD ready game.
Holy shit.
You at least got your
Is that the most
Guys,
notable
Mark's
thing?
asking Rio about his name.
Yes,
Oh.
it's like a shitty Tony Hawk
plan
game.
on getting out of life, but I'll tell you, it sure is a great thing to have yourself a woman.
A
Mark,
woman.
To have a woman,
Mark,
not to enjoy the companionship
in a
of one.
while.
Can you
I
go
know
on
what
dates in
you're
this
getting
game?
at, but
Neve.
I wouldn't
No,
want
okay.
someone important to me to get involved in my problems.
Dio, you're
You're what, Mark? Say it.
Whoa.
take it easy, Dio. Don't go acting crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Is he telling him not to go near women?
No, Mark is like,
Hey.
you should date, and
Well, it
Rio's
looks
like,
like
I
you
don't
know
want
that
to involve
things.
people in my
Yeah,
dangerous,
guess so.
dangerous, sexy
Hey,
life.
Rio, how long are you planning to continue
But
working
Mark
here?
is like, you should
I haven't
still
decided
probably
yet,
date.
but not too
Yeah.
long. I see.
Those urges.
I'll see you later. Hey, Tyoshi.
So after we play Shenmue
Rio.
1, do we go straight into Shenmue 2?
So
Nope.
hey,
Do we
what's
play
your
Jackass?
girlfriend
I want to play Tony Hawk's Underground.
really like women that are.
I think after this game, I really don't have any right to contribute to the input of what game you should play next.
There's someone like
That's
that
up to you,
out there
Joe.
for me somewhere. I hope you find her.
Okay.
Now, at some point, I may start beating the Shenmue 2 drum.
Oh yeah, I believe you will.
Yeah.
You've been beating it while we play Shenmue 1. You've been like, you see that problem you have? Oh, it's fixed in Shenmue 2.
Wow, I heard my own voice, but I didn't feel my mouth move.
You see that? Shenmue 2 will fix it.
What the fuck is happening? Neve, how often do you do impressions of me?
Maybe once a day.
Excuse me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always do an impression of you for Rebecca.
Mm-hmm.
For my
About the
Rebecca, I'd
bad
be like,
angels.
I like anime. That kind of stuff.
Brian and his girlfriend Rebecca make fun of me a lot when I'm not around, and they don't think I know, but I do. It makes me really sad because I'm so nice to them.
It's good. You have to be nice to us.
Can you do your impression of me? Or was that it?
It's usually when I'm eating a donut
What?
and I'm like.
It's so fun. It's so funny watching
Rebecca
Johnny
was like,
food.
Where'd the donut go? And I was like, I don't know. I'm John. It just disappeared.
When Johnny eats food, it's real weird. Now,
He murders food. He doesn't eat food. He just kills it with his mouth.
I barely see Niamh eat food because she's too busy fucking talking. Like, if you actually go back and watch the mukbang, she doesn't eat that much food.
I eat loads of food. I just eat it with chopsticks.
Do you know about a
Whenever
deal
we're
going
doing
down
dinner,
with
I'm
the
like,
angels?
she eat dinner.
I eat my dinner really fast. That's why. And then it's always finished. Because like if I start thinking about the concept of needing to eat food, it freaks me out, and then I feel sick. So I need to eat it really quickly.
I'm just like, man, I like the taste of this food. And then I get really excited and the food falls out of my mouth.
I just
and then
kind of hear a
catch it.
loud voice in my head like, nourishment!
I have a deceptively small mouth. It's like just my Irish features. But I have a big sense of what I want to eat, so I keep trying to put bigger objects into my tiny mouth, so it just kind of falls.
What's like the biggest thing you fit in your mouth, guys?
I don't think I could get my fist in there. I have big hands and tiny mouth.
Trying to think what's the biggest thing I fit it. One time I fit like a 50-cent baguette in there. Like
they're
like,
pretty big.
Big long one. And I was like, yeah, I could do this.
If I really put my mind to it, I can eat a burrito in like 3 bites.
Really?
Have you ever seen that video of the dog eating the burrito in one bite?
No.
He just throws the burrito into the dog's mouth, and the dog just goes,
Oh no.
and like he just takes a breath, and like it's gone.
That's what freaks me out about dogs so much. Like my dog Piper, she's like food crazy, and it's like she doesn't taste the food, she just inhales the food, and I'm like, it's not worth it to give you this because you're not tasting it.
Yeah, you're not appreciating the fucking effort that went into this. I remember one time at a friend's, we were at a barbecue party, and there was like the plate of like, you know, the beef patties, you know, for the burgers, and I accidentally like tipped the plate over, and you know how there's blood because it's raw meat. It like slipped off the plate. Without any hesitation, my friend's dog Rusty kind of like came out of nowhere and just went boom.
That's mine.
Blood and meat really freaks Michelle out, and it really makes me kind of ravenously hungry in a way I don't quite understand.
So Korean barbecue is a yes or no?
Hard yes.
Yeah, I love Korean barbecue.
Have either of you ever been vegetarian or vegan for any time?
No.
No, I presume not.
I don't feel like my body would like that. I think I need to eat souls.
I think it's cool if you can.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know what? 2 of my favorite treats are vegan. Oreos and red Doritos.
I make
are vegan.
I make some vegetarian tacos that are fucking killer. Like I like them better than normal tacos, but yeah, I'd find it tough to go vegetarian.
One of my favorite articles of food is the broccoli, and I prefer the broccoli over certain meat.
Is broccoli your favorite veg?
Yeah.
Broccoli is the ruiner for me.
No, for
like
me,
if you put broccoli near anything I like, it's ruined.
I love broccoli because it looks like a tiny tree.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's so funny.
It's pretty inoffensive taste-wise as
There's
well.
something about it that I just find disgusting. Like I'll gag on broccoli.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
For me, it's Brussels sprouts, and I know that's
I
like
hate Brussels.
Yeah,
They suck.
And like you know how it's a cliche, you know, that you're not
Yeah.
meant to like them, but like they are genuinely disgusting.
I agree.
I love baby sweet corn. I think that
Yeah, that's the ticket.
and I love when they're extra crunchy and they're in a stir fry. So I actually might try and put baby sweet corn in a burrito. I bet that would.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I've had that before. It's pretty
Yeah, it could work.
I love asparagus. That's a good veg.
Asparagus is such a compliment.
I ate a Sharon fruit for the first time today.
What's
good.
that?
Yeah.
It's like we don't get them in Ireland often, but they just happen to be in the shop I was in. It's like persimmon.
Is this the co-op that's near you?
No, it isn't. That co-op is useless.
Okay.
No, it was like in Super Value.
Okay.
But it was really nice. It tastes like sweet potato, like after it's cooked, like cold sweet potato, but it's like an apple.
Wow.
Yeah, it was nice. Sharon fruit.
I'm a big fan of aubergines.
Oh, aubergine is good.
Put some aubergine in there. The whole avocado millennial thing pisses me off.
Yeah, avocados are cheap and delicious.
Fucking avocados in my life. That's because they're delicious and they absorb any flavor and they go with everything.
It's probably because they weren't available at the time.
To boomers.
Yeah, boomers are just jealous they get to eat them.
It's true. And it's just like, oh, of course you don't save any money. You're eating avocados. And I was like, they're not that expensive.
They're really cheap.
Yeah. Like, you old fuckers, you go to Fallon and Burn, so...
You don't save any money because the cost of living is so fucking high.
Yeah.
You're going to begrudge me an avocado?
Yeah.
I like how Shenmue is so good and interesting that we're talking about our favorite vegetables.
Me too, Neve.
Yeah. It's a real fucking conversation abandoner. It's
Okay, but imagine that if you were by yourself and you were just doing this in complete
Oh,
silence.
I would die.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Did you listen to a podcast?
No, because I'm Rio.
Are you in complete silence?
Yeah.
Like, is your mind... Are you like... Are you thinking about stuff?
No, my mind is blank.
See, I could never meditate or let like my mind go empty because I like thinking about stuff.
I can
all
sit
the
on
time.
an airplane and just stare forward for an hour.
That is sad.
No, it's not.
That is just.
I could do that, but I'd have to willingly be like, I'm going to disassociate right now. And then snap into it. But like, oh no, Goro. We should put the crate on top of him.
No.
What happened?
Kick him. Piss on him.
I was just walking with that sailor guy. He...
These guys.
What I do?
Hey, schoolboy.
What's the matter with you, schoolboy?
Oh, no, sorry.
I'm from the big.
Gonna murder this guy.
I'm from the big city. I'm from the
Oh,
big
I
America.
feel like this is a trap. They're gonna catch me in a net.
Neve, it's not a
A
trap.
Rio-shaped net. Uh-oh.
He's coming.
Why are these guys so obsessed with me?
Really angry at this teenage boy.
It's like they're never gonna win.
So you showed, eh? You guys again. What's your
You guys
problem?
again.
That'd be
Oh!
Sweet.
They always get the first hit because Rio doesn't expect to like be violent because he's a good boy. That's the narrative reason for why bad at this.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough that they would strike first.
Yeah, because they take a cheap shot, but you know, oh fuck.
Well, that guy just fucking took you out.
Oh come on, they were using like
So you showed, eh? You guys
There's a lot of
again.
buttons.
yeah, a lot of buttons, and then they switched to the D-pad.
It was left and down.
Hiya. Yeah,
That wasn't
take it.
karate, that was just a swing. I've never seen that before. Because I was really crafty.
Shut up.
I know, John, you're the greatest person at Shenmue.
Thank you.
That's why you made a video about it.
Yeah.
You're here for
I
one.
really, that video was just an excuse.
Oh my
Jesus, that
God.
guy's kicking your ass, Neve. That video was just an excuse for everyone to see my sick Shenmue gameplay.
You guys again.
I wrote the script in like a day.
Was that your favorite video to make?
No, hell no.
What's
That was such a fucking difficult video.
What's your favorite video that you've ever made?
My first wrestling video.
Oh. The golden numbers one?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good video. Although I did hear you say that story about like 10 times before the video came out.
Yep.
You guys are such dicks.
No, we have to like preview your videos.
Yeah.
Verbally.
It's like you say it to us, our eyes glass over, and then
You're like, well, I'm going to say it to the world. Fuck you, Brian and Neve.
That is basically how the channel started.
we'll show them.
Pay for beating up Goro.
That is a good video, though.
His girlfriend.
You his girlfriend?
you say?
What did you say?
Best watch your back. Next time
I'm
it
not
won't be
gay, but
just
I
you.
support gays.
What?
Get
He
right.
does say that, those exact lines.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I myself am not a member of the homosexual community, but boy do I support that cause.
I am an ally.
I think when people call themselves allies, it's like, oh, come on, dude.
But there's a war.
Shouldn't have to say it.
Peep, peep.
You should just be like, I'm just being a decent human being.
Yeah.
Not being.
Or I'm just minding my own fucking business, because why would I have an opinion on something that doesn't affect me?
But we need you for the Dragon Uprising.
That's true.
Oh my god.
No need, you're having a great time.
I am. So we've talked about our favorite movies this year. What's your favorite TV this year?
Pen 15 still. I've watched that 3 times now.
Okay.
I think that
need to watch
show
that.
is the most beautiful thing ever made.
I think that ended up kind of not being for me.
It was the most perfect Brian show ever made.
Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Honestly, Watchmen has really blown me away.
Watchmen's so fucking good.
I watched the first episode.
Why am I stuck?
There's a cat.
Oh my god, there's this cat and a man.
But the cats don't have the power to disappear.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode of Dark Materials today and I really hated it.
Oh my god, I loved it. It was
Yeah.
so good.
God.
I'm 3 episodes in and
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Have you read the books?
Yeah, I love the books. This is the most it's just the film again.
Oh
With
no,
ba-
it's
with
so
bad
much
actors.
better. Oh my, Daphne Keane is amazing. What are you talking
Daphne
about?
Keane?
She's the
She's
Lyra,
the-
the little girl who's also.
She's not good.
She
She is good.
I know she's a kid and you shouldn't talk shit about kids.
She's
not
also the
good.
kid in Logan.
Yeah, she's the kid in Logan. She's
She
an
was good in
amazing
Logan. I
actress.
don't know what happened
Oh my
John,
god.
you're being mean.
You're wrong. Daphne Keane is an
I
amazing
think
actress.
if I was wrong, you guys wouldn't be so upset.
No,
No.
this series is great.
It's not.
It's the
It's so
adaptation.
basic.
It's the adaptation that those
And like
books
all
deserve.
the camera work is so just shitty,
Okay.
and like every shot is handheld because they want to try and make it look artistic.
The reason why it looks the way it is because it's directed by Tom Hooper.
Who the fuck is Tom Hooper?
He directed.
Oh my god, what is
he-
happening?
Oh no, that's just impossible.
Tom Hooper directed The King's Speech and Les Miserables.
Okay.
Whoa,
And-
those King's Speech is good.
And Tom Hooper has a new film coming out on the 20th of December called Cats.
Oh.
Wow.
But he's good with CG, I guess.
Yeah,
the
and
CG's bad in it.
that's great.
But it's a HBO BBC TV show.
That's all
There's-
the taxpayers.
Yeah, it's literally like a CG in every shot, and they do it pretty well. I don't
Neve,
know. To be
Neve,
honest, I don't
Neve.
think they should CGI the birds. I think you could just get real birds in there and like it not be an issue, especially when the magpie like.
I think what's gonna happen
ropey
is by
looking
the end of the
magpie.
season you're broken and be like, yeah, we stopped watching it, and I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna watch every episode of
I love
Spice.
it. Like I honestly love it. It's one of my favorite TV shows this year.
what? Like, but what's good about it?
It's capturing the book, the magic of the book. I think Miss Coulter is as
Oh, yeah, she's
scary
great.
and like as
Her monkey is so.
yeah. It's so. Oh my god! There's a scene where she slaps the monkey on the head, leaving the
yeah,
room,
yeah.
and I was like, oh.
She
like-
hates her demon.
Yeah, and it's just like I really think they're capturing the kind of mystique of the
I
books
think it
well.
feels like a shitty children's film.
But they're a children's book, and it's like they're the budget is pretty good for a TV show.
Like maybe like 10 years ago.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so-
I don't know why you feel this way.
So his Dark Material fans, I want you to message into John because he really liked the Joker ones. Why he's wrong.
Oh no, I put that down
Those
in the
are
docket
amazing
to talk
books.
next podcast, so we're gonna have this terrible podcast.
Those are like great. Like those are some of my
I like
favorite
that. I
books
really like
ever.
same. They're
Yeah.
like one of my favorite book series. I love them.
And it challenges the Catholic Church.
Yeah, fuck. Whoa.
Oh man, that fucking bit with the subtle knife, and she got to do the thing.
That's pretty dark.
That's fucked up.
There's so much fucked up stuff in that book. Like
Yeah.
Lyra
Yeah.
really suffers.
Yeah, I think back to it sometimes, and I'm like, wow, there was a lot going on there.
It was very challenging to read as a young teenager because you're
Yeah.
like, oh, that isn't
And
nice.
He's one of the first authors I ever read where I was like, this person is like good at arranging words and making me see things with the words. It was like the first time I guess I noticed writing as like an art, that kind
Yeah.
of way.
What other TV shows are there that came out this year that were kind of...
I really love Gentleman Jack, which I've talked about a lot. It's like the real story about Anne Walker and Anne Lister, and the first kind of documented lesbian who knew she was a lesbian. Like there was obviously more lesbians, but this is the first writings of a woman who knew she was gay.
Yeah.
But that was a really good show, a really good BBC show, and really looking forward to season 2. Other than that,
I think of other new shows.
I'm liking Watchmen as well.
Riverdale season 4. Very good.
John,
Much better than Dark Materials.
Oh my god.
I've started watching Riverdale clips on YouTube where like someone will upload Riverdale scenes out of context and they're very funny.
I feel like watching a TV show is watching Riverdale out of context. It's just,
That's completely fair.
There's definitely other TV shows, I can't think of them though. What's going on
Did you
Netflix?
watch the new Watchmen, Brian?
Yeah.
yeah.
The fifth? No, I mean like the new episode.
The 5th or the 6th one?
Fifth one. Or it's the one about Looking Glass.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Poor Looking Glass. I love that actor.
Was Killing Eve season 2 this year?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
It started off strong. Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was as strong as season 1.
No, it was not at all. Fleabag season 2 is absolutely amazing. Like, I like Fleabag season 1. Fleabag season 2 is one of the fucking coolest things I've ever seen. Have you watched season 2 yet? Neve?
I've watched season 1 and it wasn't for me. I don't really get straight women wasting their time with men.
Well, that's what season 2 is about.
Yeah. I was just like, don't relate, girl.
Neve, in season 2 she wastes her time so well. It's fantastic.
Okay.
There's some disgusting lines of dialogue in that show.
Look at how cool this lighting is.
It's really nice. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, is that her name?
Yeah.
She's a really good writer. I find her writing really, really fun, and I'm really excited that she's involved in the new James Bond movie.
Yes.
It's Always Sunny. There was no season of that out.
Yes, I only found out about that yesterday because
Yeah,
the
I know
season
it's
finale. Did you guys watch it?
Yeah.
I'm 2 episodes in. You've watched most of it, John.
I watched
Is
all
it
of
good? Do
Yeah,
you like
I
it?
thought I really wasn't into the last season of Always Sunny. I thought this was a really good return to form. Mm-hmm. And the last episode was really... They really went for something.
Okay.
And it became... I don't really want to say too much, but it kind of became about the process of creating Always Sunny.
That's cool.
And the success the show has obtained, and it was really good.
Will I ever get like an increase in my money? So it's good, and I should watch this Always Sunny though.
If you like Always Sunny.
I do. I love it. I was just really surprised I didn't hear much about it
What
this
did you think
season.
of the last season?
I liked it. I thought it was good. I especially liked the last episode.
The last episode's fantastic.
That was
I could
mate, that was
skip
one
the
of the
rest
best
of it.
pieces of television I've ever seen in
Yeah.
my fucking life.
I think the last episode of the previous season made up for any.
Yeah, because
any
I thought
other
there was a
episodes.
lot of weak episodes.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of hit or miss. There was some episodes I thought that was like fucking great, and other ones I was just like.
This is much more consistent.
Okay.
I overheard some information.
Uh-oh, shit, Mark.
Information.
I heard
Lay
them
it on
all
me, bud.
whispering something about Long Ja. That is soon.
Long jaw?
Best I can figure, it's some Mad Angels black market deal. Makes sense.
That's a really
They've
cool
been on
show.
edge lately.
Yeah, I used that in the video.
Long jaw. When's it supposed to
I'm
happen?
gonna make my own Shenmue video.
You should.
Why it's shit? Why you shouldn't play Shenmue?
It's gonna be me.
I think
in-
Jim Sterling has you beat there.
Oh my god.
Bro, oh, Neve, no, don't give him the controller.
I need to go to
He's
the
been in
bathroom.
such a good mood.
I know. And Brian, you can enjoy.
Where do I go?
We're on day 4, I do believe.
Yeah. It's day 4 every day.
Okay, so we got a.
I'm gonna follow this gentleman.
We got to quiz the 2 foreman on the corner of warehouse number 1.
Okay.
So to warehouse number 1 first.
I guess I'll just turn around here.
How many episodes did you say you were into the new Always Sunny, Ryan?
2.
How are you finding it?
That's cool.
Yep. Just feels like Always Sunny, right?
Yeah, it does. I still think one of my favorite later season episodes is the one where they go to a swimming pool. Because, like, they could have done that episode whenever they wanted. It's just they picked it until, like, you know, recently to do it.
That's the one with the girl who was in True Detective, right? No, that's where they joined a country club.
Yeah, with the rich family.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
That's a really good one. Yeah, and they're both super into Charlie. I've been watching Always Sunny since I was in secondary school. It's been going that long.
That's crazy because I just inhaled it.
Yeah, because it's all on Netflix.
Yep.
I started watching Always Sunny during the second season when Danny DeVito came into it. I used to watch it every week.
Well, that's when it kind of clicked, right?
Yeah. The first season's only like 7 or 8 episodes.
This one's only 10.
Yeah. 10's a good number. And they do it every year, and I think they take a break, they get back to it.
Is this Always Sunny still?
Yeah.
Is this the last season they're going to do, or are they doing more?
I think it's always
they're
going to be
doing
the,
more, but that last episode, for a while, it really feels like it's the last episode they're ever going to make, and it's really sad.
Okay.
It's about laser tag.
Oh no. Yeah.
But it was great. I think they've really gotten good at like ending a season.
It's dangerous! No
Is it
loitering
this
allowed!
warehouse number 1 or is it the other
Now
warehouse?
find the 2 foremen at the corner of it.
It's dangerous.
Here's one corner.
There's still 3 more that we can check.
That's warehouse number 1. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, hello, men. Yeah, see, there's nothing telegraphing me to talk to them. Except that in parentheses, you have to feel the game.
Feel the game.
I see.
I really enjoyed the high points of that television show, The Act. I think when that show was good, it was real fucking good.
You really like Barry this year.
I enjoyed Barry Season 2.
There was one episode of Barry Season 2 that soured me on the rest of the season.
I thought it was the best thing
And
ever.
I know it's also an episode that a lot of people think is the best episode.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think if you like his dark materials, you'll like
Well, I
that.
wouldn't know about that,
What?
you know.
Brian, that's a ridiculous comparison.
Yeah, like what does
No,
what does that mean?
Brian's just being silly. That doesn't mean anything.
I'm just winding John.
The harbor is full of all kinds
Oh,
of
I don't want. I'd rather talk about
you know.
TV than talk to
Where
these
did you
stupid
see
men
them?
about shit.
Over by the harbor line.
All over God.
Harbor Lounge. Okay, is that the tomato?
Neve, please save controller back off Brian. He's getting mad.
Are we going to the tomato? Is that where the Harbor Lounge would be?
I hate this game. Yeah,
There's a bit of a lounge in tomato.
there is.
Boop.
God, I'd love to play Mario.
Okay, go to Warehouse 18 again. We
Oh,
have to visit the homeless man again.
okay.
Oh
Well,
my God.
Check your notebook there real quick.
sorry.
Bless you.
Two foreigners I rarely see are part of Longzhe. I hear they're hanging around the cafeteria.
Okay, I guess we can swing by there as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way because this is the direction that triggers old man, and the other direction does not trigger old man.
Yes. There's an episode in Barry Season 2 where it's all one fight for an episode. And I thought it'd be right up your alley because you love fight episodes.
It's not a fight though.
It's a really weird altercation.
It's like Barry turns into like a stoner comedy for an episode.
Stoner comedies are great.
I think that's why I was okay because like Bill Hader's been in loads
See,
of stuff.
I'm not a stoner comedy guy.
I watched Pineapple Express again today and it's still brilliant.
Is that one of the 3 movies you watched today?
Yeah, I think that's such a cute movie. And it's aged nicely.
What's your favorite stoner comedy?
Pineapple Express is definitely one of them. Paul's another one. I think Paul counts. The Anna Faris one's good. The
Smiley Face.
Yeah.
I love Smiley Face. Smiley Face and Harold Kumar 2.
Yes?
Yeah, the second one in particular is very good. I love H&K. The first Harold and Kumar is okay.
Nothing.
Harold and Kumar 2 is the one with George Bush in it. And it's like a really shit George Bush.
There's no one here, John.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Oh, okay.
And then I saw Harold and Kumar 3D in the cinema in 3D.
Was it good?
Oh yeah, they say
That's the Christmas one, isn't it?
yeah, it's got Santa Claus in it.
I like that one too.
And it has Danny Trejo, and there's a bit where like they look into Danny Trejo's face and it's in like 3D and his like nose is like coming at you. It's a very good 3D movie. And there's bits where they're like smoking a bong and they're blowing smoke, but the smoke's in 3D. It's good.
Good use of 3D. That and Spy Kids 3D are the only good 3D movies.
Spy Kids 3D Game Over is wild. And I like that the grandpa in that movie is Khan from Star Trek, from the Wrath of Khan and from the...
Fuck?
He kind of says that before you reach a time limit and then you can go out, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
The grandpa's the
Oh,
Khan from
yeah,
Wrath of
no,
Khan.
we gotta wait
Yeah.
till it's nighttime, and it's not nighttime yet.
Yeah.
It's so dark and he needs to go to bed.
Yeah, but we're gonna get the transition.
Hey, mister.
Sweet.
Oh, youngin', it's you.
Call me Rio, you know my name.
Youngin.
I heard about you. Here you're after the Mad Angels.
Yes.
I know
What's
you
the name of
want
your biker gang?
revenge, but if something happening to you,
Acid
go to
Wolves.
Hazuki
Acid
Tradition.
Wolves is good.
That's pretty good.
But I...
Mine's the Bath Boys.
Nobody
Oh, that's pretty cool
Yeah.
too. That's one of those ones where it's like it's not too threatening, and because of that, it's very threatening.
Yeah, you're like, what do they do with the baths? Do they make drugs in them? Do they just have a
will
nice
show
time?
you another
It's
move.
not what we do with the bats, it's what we bathe in.
Oh.
What's that move?
What's your gang calling you?
It's called the cross charge.
Uh,
Just at the moment you evade, slam into your opponent's
know.
side.
I'm too riveted by Shenmue.
When you's up
Yeah,
against
Brian, leave her
multiple
alone.
opponents,
Just let her bask.
Let her enjoy the game. Sure.
they can all gang up on you, you know.
Oh my god.
This move is perfect for
Do you guys want to
times
answer
like
some
that.
emails that we're never going to answer on the podcast because they went
Thank
to
you very
spam?
much.
Yep. Alright, let me get one that looks like it was written by a human. Metal Pen, no. Bruh.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know, John, you love the night transition.
I don't give a shit. I'll say it every time.
Okay, time to go home.
Maybe?
Oh my god, this is really funny. I can't find the episode, but did you ever talk about Undertale? Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
That episode is lost, and
It's not lost. The episode is there.
Is
But
it?
Neve just cut the mean part out.
Oh,
yeah, John was talking about Undertale, and
Just wanted to give my genuine opinion on the game and got ragged on for 20 minutes.
I tore right into him. Neve followed through with a combo, and
It's when Brian and Neve used to be really mean on the podcast, and I don't know what happened, but they stopped being quite that mean.
no, I think it's when John was overly sensitive on the podcast, and then I don't know what happened, but it became less sensitive.
That's not true at all, Neve. You're such a shit.
I became less mean because I saw that like
We killed a part of John every time we finished recording.
that, and like fans of the show couldn't, like certain fans couldn't blur that line where they were like, well, I could be mean too, and it's like, well, you can't
Yeah.
because you're not friends with John. We
Honestly,
are.
that was a big thing, and I don't think people realize that, like, where it's just like friends can be jokey with friends, but strangers take it weirdly far, and that I think that's been an issue with John even at cons and stuff, like you've spoken about before. And that's just really not cool.
Yeah, so we have to do it in careful jest.
Yeah, imagine if your friend Margaret called you a stupid dickhead. You'd be like, haha, Margaret. But then imagine if a total stranger was like, hey, stupid dickhead. You'd be like, whoa.
And
Why?
They'd be like, but it was funny when you said it. It's like, yeah, that's because I said it.
Yeah, it's because I know Margaret for 10 years.
Yeah, who the fuck are you? Don't fucking talk to my friend like that. So yeah, we have to lead by example. And
Hey,
I should ask around about the mad
forget
angels.
okay, that's good. Well, how about for game of the year we get real shitty with each other?
I don't know, like
No, to be fair, this year there's nothing I would like die for.
yeah.
You see,
Maybe we say that though, but then we'll like we'll get to
When-
it, and
when-
I'll
when
be
it
like suddenly,
happens.
yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, there'll be games where it's like, that doesn't belong at that number, and I can't explain why, so I'm just gonna growl
It's
at you.
when something you hate starts to go above something you love.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Like, it's not wanting to push something, and it's not wanting to keep something else back.
Just wants-
It's the combination of the two that kills you. That's what the sky looks like. I don't want to hear any criticism of that.
What? It's a nice gradient. You can see the bits.
Strangers pass and I'm homebound. Do, 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 do,
Jesus
do,
Christ.
do.
It's a good
I
song.
don't know what to do, John. They won't let me go home. I clearly have to do something.
You should be allowed leave
Yeah.
soon. Do you have to go to the stupid Harbour Lounge?
Oh, go talk. No.
Oh. Look, it's fine if we're mean to each other, but don't be mean to us. Don't be mean to us on the internet, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Please,
Sincere
please,
plea.
please, no bully.
Please, no bully.
I think when I put out my Paper Mario Let's Play, I was like, hey everyone, here's my Paper Mario Let's Play, don't be mean to me. And everyone's like being really nice to me, they're not being mean to me at all.
John, is there nowhere for me to go?
I don't think so.
Please let me go home, Gabe.
Please.
It's like, it's 8 o'clock. This is like nearly his bedtime.
Yeah, this game is so mean.
Please.
Oh,
Okay, 8 o'clock, it'll set me free.
sweet. There should be one at 8:15. There's one definitely at 8:45. I think it's on the
I
quarter.
thought they were on the every half hour, but
They're on every half hour, but I think it's on the quarter.
oh,
Oh,
is it a weekday? Do we know? Whoops. It's Monday. It seems like it's always Monday when I check, but okay.
every day is Monday in Shenmue.
Oh, that's such a yes. It does feel
you
that
wake
way.
up and it's just like, oh, I have a whole fucking Monday ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll get more emails up. There's one, yeah, so some dude was asking about Undertale. Yeah, it's a game.
Fuck it. I still love Undertale. It's still like my favorite game that came out this generation. I think it's fucking great.
You think it's your favorite game that came out this generation? This entire generation?
No, not more than like Yakuza 0, I would
Okay.
say. But yeah, no, I really love that game, like completely and utterly. I think like the fan base is stupid, but I think it's silly to judge the game on that as well, you know?
You do get saturated in it, and sometimes it's hard to separate things.
Yeah, but like the game designer can't help that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like, what
he
if
did-
something you
he
love
didn't know that was
reached
gonna
that
happen.
level of saturation? You know, like there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Yeah, that happens a lot of the time.
So like that to me is not a factor. But I also get that like if that game's central hook isn't going to get you, that's probably a miserable experience also, you know?
That's fine.
Yeah, that was my opinion on it. I was like, I think it's fine.
You told me before you found it painful.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I got nothing out of it. Its messages it was trying to convey, I thought, were like preschool.
Yeah, but I also think you've also had like the things I get out of it are very different than the things you get out of it. Like I've heard your take on it before, and I'm just like, okay,
Yeah,
you know.
it's true. But that's the way all media is going to be. Something you can have something like Nier Automata to me is just like, I think it's one of the best games ever made, and you just did not relate to that experience at all.
I fucking would have loved to though, because there is
Yeah,
stuff I
same.
love about that game.
It's cool, but I haven't thought about it really that much. But I do really like it.
I think that's my favorite game this generation for sure.
What would be a standout game for me would be... that's going to be one I'm going to have to think about. On a general, broader sense, it's not a game I like or I'm not interested in, but of this generation, I think the biggest video game is probably Minecraft. That came out in 2011, so it's part of like, I guess, this decade.
Would you say Minecraft at its peak is bigger than Fortnite is now?
Yeah, and I think Minecraft
I don't know if it would
influenced.
be.
I think Minecraft influenced a lot of games after it, including Fortnite. I think Minecraft is kind of one of those games.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fair.
I think Minecraft's one of those games where it's like the normal human started doing Let's Plays, and it introduced modding on a broader sense. I think there's a lot of games now that like borrow from Minecraft in ways they don't even realize.
It's weird to think about that because I think out of the three of us, I've probably played the most Minecraft, and I like Minecraft quite a lot. Like I
yeah,
play
like-
it a lot,
For me, I played an hour of it, and I got what the appeal was, but it wasn't for me.
but it's like, to me, it's kind of like, that was fun. I get to make houses. You know, it's like playing with Lego every now and then.
I had
Oh,
that
fuck.
like, oh cool, I survived my first night in Minecraft, and that was really fun.
Yeah, because the game is a
Yeah.
survival crafting game as well, and that's
Yeah,
such a
that's really
genre
cool.
now.
It never reached more than that for me, but I do always like, if I was to write a book of like my 100 favorite moments in gaming, that might be one of them, like surviving the first night in Minecraft.
Yeah,
Red Dead was a
Red Dead's awesome.
Yeah.
huge one. And like one that I only appreciated, like I appreciate it more the further I get away from it, and I think part of that is I don't have to play Red Dead anymore.
Oh, I love playing it. I played it so much this year with the online mode. I think the most time I've put into gaming this year has been Red Dead 2. Like,
The 2018 game in
yeah,
2019.
I'm shocked at how much it has like grabbed me, and it's purely down to the world.
Okay, for me it's Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Bloodborne, yeah,
I,
great.
I think that's the first grown-up game I played. That like I actually really proper played. We're
That's
like
fair.
I
we're
know I
like
say it every time, Ryan, but it's so
I
it's
hated
very
that
kind of
game.
satisfying watching you go from your first day of Bloodborne to now.
I might still have the conversation thread where John goes, look, if you don't like it after a couple hours, I'll just buy your copy off you. Because I was like, I don't see the fucking point in this game.
Ready?
There is no point. That's the point.
But then like a couple of hours later you messaged me as well and you were like, I kicked that stupid fucking asshole's ass.
Have
Yeah.
you ever had that, so Bloodborne's your kind of example of that. Have you ever had that, John, where someone recommended a game to you and you text them or you message them and you're like, I fucking do not like this? And then like you text them later on and you're like, I actually do? Have you been there?
I'm like completely eating my own words. Like this game, I was wrong. I'm there
I
now.
can remember my cousin Brian telling me to keep going with Red Dead and just being like, I'll probably watch the ending on YouTube. And then just completely falling in love with that game.
Red Dead 1 or 2?
2.
Yeah.
Never played Red Dead 1.
My one was my friend Paddy gave me his Xbox original and a copy of Knights of the Old Republic, and I remember messaging him being like, when does this shit get fun? And like now it's definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Like it was such a eat my
Should I
words
go
moment.
back and play that?
I don't know if it would hold up like graphically, but like I love Knights of the Old Republic. I think it's my favorite BioWare game and
Wow.
my favorite Star Wars game by far. which I don't think is as hard, but like...
My favorite is Rogue Squadron 2.
That's a good game.
My favorite is that really janky N64 one where you just cheat to play as all the enemies.
Shadow of the Empire.
Maybe.
That game is fucking brilliant.
I like the Boba Fett one. Ooh, or is it Jango Fett one?
I think it's Jango Fett.
Yeah, Django,
Fett.
yeah. I actually replayed a bit of that this year.
Really?
Yeah, it came out on the PS4. Oh my god.
The Rogue Squadron 2 game holds up really, really well. Like it does look like the movies. And there's a fun cheat where you can play as Darth Vader, and he walks around the Death Star, and it has a disco ball.
That's cool.
And you can play an arcade machine, and it has like the original Star Wars arcade game.
What you thought would happen with not Force Awakens, blah blah blah, Jedi Fallen Order, that it would go on sale for Black Friday, did not happen.
No.
Which I was bummed about because I was hoping it would go on sale as well.
It might still happen. And if not, I'm probably just going to trade in my copy of Death Stranding for it.
Yeah.
Because I can probably get like more or less 90% of the price off of it.
I wonder if a lot of people traded it in.
I've checked on CEX, the main website for that stuff. There's like 2 or 3 copies in each shop in Dublin.
Okay.
Whereas I know like...
That's less than I thought.
Yeah, because do you remember I showed you that photo? I took a photo of all the secondhand copies of Link's Awakening for Switch, and there was like 10 in a row, and it's like, that's like FIFA numbers.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Because like, you could just beat that game in a weekend, and like, what are you going to do, keep it?
Yeah, I was really underwhelmed with that game, and I really was not expecting to.
You know, I love that game, but it's not worth fucking full price. Like, that game cost €60, and when that game came out, it was a £40 Game Boy game.
We
like,
talked about this on the
never
podcast,
that much.
Brian, and like I disagreed with you. Like I hadn't played it yet, but I was like, I don't agree with you, Brian. Like they've remastered the whole thing, like they've given it new graphics and everything. Like it's worth £60. I've just been in 3 hours with it. I was like, holy shit, Brian's right. Like yes.
It's not worth the money.
They didn't really change anything else other than the graphic.
The design of
style.
it's so basic.
Yeah.
And like I think I'd
Like, it's lovely, it's so simple.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But I think I'd be more okay with it if it was a Game Boy game because I'd understand, you know.
Yes.
But I feel like at that point, maybe remake it to make use of the Switch. I don't know, like, but it didn't feel like enough.
Cargo between warehouses. Gotcha.
Yeah.
First, take a
Like
crate
the only reason why I'm
from
satisfied with that
warehouse
game is because I
number
bought the
8,
collector's
and unload it
edition.
there.
And it's a
Take
nice
crate from
collector's
warehouse
edition.
number
Yeah,
8
and
to
it was like
warehouse number
€20
18.
more for the collector's edition, but I would have
You know
paid
where that is, right?
€30,
I take this
€40
to
more for that
warehouse
collector's
number
edition,
Then
just because I
take
got
number 8 cargo to
a
warehouse
decent
number
amount
18.
out of it.
Yep. But careful you don't get mixed
And
up.
that game
Quota's
came out the
written
same
on the
day
map.
as
I got it.
the Switch Lite came out, and I bought the Switch Lite, but I bought it in PC World, and they had a really, really stupid deal in which they threw in a free copy of a €60 game of Link's Awakening. So I flipped that.
What's wrong, Neve?
Why would I have to go around and hit that mark?
Okay, so you have to go to warehouse number 8,
Yeah.
drop off a crate, pick up a crate, then go to warehouse 18, then back to here.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to remember that. Okay.
You have to do it 10 times.
My memory is not great. Okay, so I get a crate and I go
Warehouse
to
8.
8. Oh, fucking.
Neve, I can do this one.
No.
Neve, you like the forklifting?
I do like the forklifting. If I know what to
Are
do.
we
How
going-
far we've come.
Yeah.
Are we going the right way?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't like that there's this back and forth element to it.
Neve, it's riveting. Warehouse number 8.
Yeah, it's this way. Where is 8? Is it this side? Yes. So I put a crate in 8. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Okay. Do you think this will make anyone buy Shenmue or make everyone be like, I will never buy
And then
Shenmue?
it's one of the ones with the red.
Yeah.
I know my video made people buy Shenmue because some people were real mad at me. I don't know if this Let's Play will. If this Let's Play made you buy Shenmue, please let us know.
Yeah, why?
So I get to put it. Okay, I put it.
So now you take this to warehouse 18,
Yeah, but then there's another part to it.
then we just go back and pick up another crate. We go back to where we started.
Okay.
Really neat, it's very simple.
I'm so glad that he eventually got replaced by a machine. This is not fair for a human to have to do.
Automation ain't good, Brian, though.
Yeah, haven't you seen The Wire season 2?
Have you seen Terminator
I've seen
Dark
so many-
Fate?
No, I haven't. Look, I get it, yeah, but this isn't fair.
It isn't fun for a video game.
Oh my god.
Oh, Shenmue's so great.
And this is where they were, I think.
The fact that there's an extra step here.
Yeah. It's not ideal. Not ideal, I gotta say.
It's upping the difficulty. It's like you are being fed like a world of comfort. You are being taught the rules to this world, and then Yu Suzuki eradicates those rules and ups the game.
Do I get like 350 even for the other crate? I feel like my wage should have gone up at this stage.
That should have counted as 2 crates.
Yeah,
it is.
Okay.
Okay, well then that means the return trip is now suddenly worth it.
Yeah.
Because usually return trip means nothing to you.
So now you see we're actually building up money faster, and I have some special news. The money doesn't fucking matter at all.
What?
Nope.
Why?
You'll see.
John,
What's wrong?
do I not buy a ticket?
Do you need like 5 days worth and then it activates an event or something?
I mean, who knows?
Oh my
Who knows the
God.
mysterious way this game works?
Yeah, I know Landy will just hop on a boat and I'll just hop on it too and I won't have to pay a ticket.
So could you play this game by just like putting the controller down for all of these parts?
No, you have a quota. So you probably have to make your quota.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Are you serious? You don't even have to make your quota?
What you do during the crate sections does not matter at all. What you do in between the crate sections at lunch and in the evening, that's what progresses the story.
But we've been dicking around doing shit all during those. Have we done enough?
No,
there?
no, like the quick time events and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
Mark, that stuff.
Okay. Fucking, why would he do
It's
that?
Yu Suzuki's way of telling you that you are never defined by your day job.
Okay.
I want to be defined by my day job.
Yeah, you kind of have to do that
Yeah.
in animation.
Oh no, John.
What's
My
wrong?
identity.
Yeah, I just thought I was.
Thought you were what?
I don't know. I gotten good at forklifting.
She's making a difference.
You know,
She was making a difference in the
I
harbor.
was doing pretty well.
There's a cool bit in Shenmue 2 where you need to make 500 Hong Kong dollars. I think it's Hong Kong dollars. But there's like loads of way to make money in the game, and you just go figure it out for a couple of days. I ran a stall.
What did you sell?
Well, Neve, I'm glad you asked, because what I sold was opportunity.
Nothing.
I ran a gambling stall.
Oh, okay.
Which game is it that
I don't
has,
feel like Rio would do gambling, but okay.
Oh, there's so much gambling in Shenmue 2.
Okay.
You can do this thing called roll on top, where you can just go and bet all your money, and if you win, you'll double your money, and if you lose, you'll lose it all.
Do you think Yu Suzuki has a little bit of a gambling problem?
After Shenmue 2, hell yeah. I think Shenmue 1 was very stressful, and we found some less than ideal ways to blow off some steam.
Which game has the duck racing?
Shenmue 2.
And you can race a bunch of ducks,
Yeah,
just like in the favorite,
yeah. But you have to win a martial arts tournament first.
Oh,
before you can race the ducks.
Yeah, you beat up a schoolgirl.
just like in the favorite.
Yeah.
God, The Favorite was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Is The Crown season 3 good, John?
Not as good as season 1 or 2.
Do you need to watch 1 and 2 to watch 3? Because I'm in it for Olivia Colman.
Yeah, same. Because like I tried watching season 1 and I watched 5 episodes
I
and
don't
it
know if it'd be
wasn't.
your thing. I watch The Crown over Michelle's shoulder, so like I don't watch all of it, but I could follow along pretty fine what was happening. Like it's just eras in British history, you know.
Yeah. It's just like British history's interesting and all, but I kind of prefer when it's like being deconstructed, like it is in
I
the
want to do.
favorite.
I want to do for them to do like a season of The Crown where they covered that like aristocrat who used to like bathe in blood.
Yeah, like I don't like when it's celebrated because that's a bit sad.
Sure is.
Yeah. Like that's kind of lame.
Look at that. Wasn't that perfect?
That was amazing, Neve.
Yeah. Perfect moves. Oh, fuck. Shit. Don't knock. Oh, how long have we been doing crates for?
2.5 hours.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow, time flies when you're doing stupid fucking crates.
It's okay, Neve, let go. Let go, Neve, it's okay.
No. I think people think I'm already kind of just like have a bit of Stockholm syndrome with this game, so.
Neve, I got some news for you. You do.
Yeah.
Like, Neve, I know it sucks, but you like Shenmue.
I missed the box.
For me,
See? You care.
For me, I just think they're hurting my body, but they're not hurting my mind.
Oh, lads. I would love if I saw Rio eat. He doesn't eat.
Okay, well, Neve, I have a game for you, and it's Shenmue 3, because if you don't eat every fucking day, you can't move.
Okay, I don't want that.
Goro?
John, that's like you.
Bro,
Oh
me,
my God,
I'm gonna
guys.
settle
What?
down and go
Is
straight.
there a spider?
No,
Gives
my
me a
phone
real
talked to me.
job. Work hard and
My phone does that sometimes. There was.
Guys, look.
marry.
Oh, what? Like,
But she's
Dora's
too
like,
young.
I don't know, too old for her.
Girls can get married from 16.
Oh my god, no.
No, it's
But you
fine,
still don't
guys,
want
it's
to.
natural.
But to Goro?
He's not so bright,
He
but
ain't so bright,
got a
and
heart of
he's-
gold.
Yeah,
I don't know that.
Well, bro, be seeing you around.
See ya.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
You should tell her sister, Rio.
And that's the last you ever see of them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's the last we ever see of Goro?
Could be, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I don't remember for certain, but I think it might be.
I'm telling.
Excuse me.
Also, you know the plot line with Mark's brother?
Yeah.
Hope you're okay with never figuring that one out.
Okay.
See you later.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so I had to save her from girls who were making her drink sake in a cool squatting position.
Yeah.
But not Goro.
Not from the loving embrace of a man. No.
Okay.
Yeah, who is also a
Who literally tried to beat the shit out of us 4 days ago.
yeah, you rescued her from one cautionary tale and passed her to another. I don't think that's healthy.
These guys are not happy.
Do you guys have any interest in Frozen 2?
Yeah? Have you heard anything about
Yes, I
might
want to see it.
Watch it on Netflix or
deal?
something.
That's right.
If you want
I
to
don't
pay
know
to see
anything
it,
about it.
do,
Is
but
that
it's
so?
got. You don't
I saw
feel
some
like you have to
suspicious
pay to see that
guys
thing.
earlier.
Is it
I
just-
wonder if they're involved.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
Yeah,
Is it
they were
just kind of
walking
set
in front of
pieces?
the Harbor
It exists to
Lounge.
make money.
I see. Thanks.
It exists to sell accessories for Elsa and Anna.
But what, like, every Disney film is that now? Every Star Wars is that now?
Yeah, no, but like, I felt like the first Frozen had a story to tell.
Yeah.
I really like the
But
first
the first
Frozen.
Frozen is the kind of one of the last Disney movies before we were into new Disney.
Yeah, oh, this is new Disney as fuck.
What? So okay, what defines like new Disney?
New Disney is light on subtext, light on theme, but extremely high on flashy set pieces. Toy Story 4 is a good example, because Toy Story 4 has a whole pile of cool, really nice set pieces, absolutely shallow as fuck.
I like Woody's arc in it, but he's the only one who gets an arc.
Yeah, he's the only one who gets to arc, and Woody always has an arc, and his arc in this is sad.
That's what I like about it.
It's kind of like, okay, Woody learned nothing. Bye.
No, he learned. Are you kidding me? He got over his biggest fear.
Undertale's a good game, Neve. You
Okay.
don't see the subtext in these things.
I thought Toy Story 4 would be better if it was more about Forky and more about the idea of what consists of a toy and what like children.
Michelle was big into Forky.
Yeah, Forky was great, but Woody's story was really fucking boring.
Oh, I loved Woody's story, and I could watch Woody just fucking do forklifts all day, and I'd be into that. Oh, I'm a big fan of Woody.
But I just think Disney now is just like they want to plug up any subtextual holes, and they do that quite succinctly. But
Yeah.
it looks flashy and it looks cool, so
So
no
do
one
you think like
cares.
they're actively working against like subtext and messages and stuff like
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, I think
in-
the other remakes are all that.
In Frozen 2, there's a bunch of plot lines that don't really go anywhere, and it feels like it's written by a committee rather
Yeah.
than so like it has a bunch of people, and like it seems like it's got Jennifer Lee back at the creative role again, and like there are good parts to it. Like it's not a bad film or anything, but it's not like I can't really say anything like good or bad about it. It just didn't really do anything for me. There's some stuff in it where I'm like, that was really weird, and I keep thinking about why was that in the film, and why was that like did someone did they have a big meeting about this one tiny detail? What the fuck?
Well, see, sometimes they have to like go into the hyper dimension to like get out of your way, and so sometimes they pop back randomly.
Can I tell you one thing in Frozen that's like really, really sticking in my mind? It's not a spoiler or anything.
Yeah, go on.
It's just a bit in the movie. Okay, so there's a bit in the movie where like they have to reintroduce all the characters. That's fairly normal. And they're doing their "This is our town" and everything's great kind of song. But it's Elsa, and she's making stuff out of ice for all the children in the town. And they all queue up in a line one by one, and she's making like, you know, horses and other toys for them to play with out of ice. But a little girl goes up to her, looks around, then whispers into Elsa's ear, and Elsa goes, okay, and makes her an item, and the little girl takes it and runs away. But she makes her a sextant. Do you guys know what a sextant is?
For ships.
It's a navigational device for ships, and it's shaped like a semicircle. Or like a quarter circle, I guess, on a pivot. And I don't know if she looks around because she's asking for something that is predominantly male, because it's used by sailors, and sailors in the past were men.
But maybe it's...
Or is it because it's called a sextant?
No, maybe it's because with Frozen, like the idea, like it's a kind of landlocked village, and the only people who kind of go in and out was like kind of
the village isn't landlocked.
Sorry, no, it's it's a port village, but the only people who go in and out are delivering goods. Like, and maybe she wants to be an adventurer, and that's not a common thing for the girls or the townspeople.
I think that could be.
Like, maybe it's just about agency and wanting to leave the place, because isn't that the whole, like, then Elsa's story is about her leaving, what's the name of the place? Arendelle?
Yeah. That's more or less the theme. It's just, it was really, I was like, is she nervous because she's asking for a sextant?
No, I don't think I haven't seen it, but I think it would be more about the idea of exploration, and it was nervous.
In all honesty, when Brian said she's asking for a sex, my heart like skipped a beat. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Not a sex tent.
The songs are good. Like
that's where you have sex in.
Yeah, I really like Robert Lopez. I think he's great. He's a fantastic songwriter, and he's got some good songs in this movie. There's this one song sung by Christoph, and it's done as like a power ballad, and it's completely differently in terms of like it's done like an 80s power ballad, and that song piece is like filmed like an 80s power ballad with lots of like fade outs between his head cross dissolving from like full body to like
okay.
And like it's kind of funny because it kind of feels like it's taking the piss out of the rest of the movie, and it's such a melodramatic song. And
look at Rio's shadow.
Does Elsa die?
No.
I feel like there's something deeply haunting about that shadow.
That is...
Yeah, he's missing his hair, which
that is a
so...
creepypasta right there. Oh my god. Like he's...
Yeah, I could Photoshop that.
Not much happens to anyone in this movie. I just thought there'd be more of a change.
Whoa.
Because I felt
Back
like they
to
go
work.
on, yeah, I felt in the first movie they go on a nice kind of personal adventure, you know, physically and mentally. I think in this one there's a physical adventure, but not much of a mental one.
Then go to
Which he fights the sea, which is cool.
Oh yeah?
That bit's good. That's a nice 5 minutes.
Look at you, delighted.
I want to get back to this. This is what I'm living for. I can't believe we played a whole session where it's just this.
Yeah, and the end of this day is going to be a good stopping point.
Yep. And will we have to do more? Are we still, like, is there another session where we're going to have to be doing more forklifting?
Let's just see how we go.
But we saw it in the middle of the day, Frozen 2, and there was kids and they were loving it, so...
Fuck them! I hate it when people say that!
No, but
the
like...
kids like it. Fuck them!
No, John, honestly, this movie is made for children.
I don't care, make it good!
No, it's not good, it's for children, it's
No,
minions.
you can make stuff for children and make it good as well.
No, it's...
Look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Greatest shit in the world for kids.
Spider-Man,
When people say like,
Spider-Verse.
oh, well, you know, it's for children and that's all that matters. That is literally the last thing that matters because children will watch anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'll watch advertisements for, like I don't know, cereal and think it's great.
They watch egg videos on YouTube all the time.
They watch how to make slime videos. Did you ever see those videos on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I want to do a slime video.
Brian, I bet you do a fucking great slime video.
Hey everyone, it's Brian, and here is my 12th attempt at making slime.
Brian Slime.
Brian Slime.
Brian Slime.
Coming at you. Whoa, watch out, camera. Okay, I have to be real quiet.
I like that you say camera.
I'm going to be like, okay, guys, I have to be real quiet because it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm making slime. Because this is the best time. The best time is to make slime at 3 in the
The
morning.
humidity is perfect.
Yeah, and like it's so quiet outside except for the sound of the slime. Okay, what is your guys' Pokemon rumored leak?
What?
You know, whenever a new Pokemon comes
See
out,
that like
there's always
sexy Pokemon?
Which one? There's so many.
There's like
now.
a black lizard thing, and it spanks other Pokemon. It's like a dominatrix thing.
No, but
It's fucking weird.
sounds like your kind of thing, John.
No, not quite. Not into that side of it. Look, I never bring this shit up.
uh-oh,
Yeah,
gone the wrong way.
yeah.
Okay.
We sure are.
Okay, so my Pokemon rumor is that one of the new Pokemon, it's not quite like Ditto, but it is another mimic Pokemon. But what it does is it mimics a human being perfect,
That's pretty scary.
and like it's just called Trainor, and it goes Trainor.
I think I heard this.
It's probably.
Did you make it up or is?
I just made up the spot, but I probably heard it from something.
Yeah, that something.
Cause
So we're making up Pokemon rumors.
yeah, like you know how like Peekaboo was a thing as a kid.
What's Peekaboo?
Marill was known as Peekaboo when it was first announced. And people were like, oh, it's what happens when you evolve Pikachu with like a water stone.
Okay, I have a good one. If you go to Lavender Town, in the original Silver, it's not in Soul Silver because they took it out.
Yeah.
If you go to Lavender Town in Silver, and you go there at midnight on a Sunday, after beating the Elite Four,
Yeah, because the game has an internal clock.
you can find a talking Pikachu, but it only says one thing. Ash, why did you die? It's fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty
But
fucked.
don't you fight Ash as like the leader?
You
of
fight
the-
Red.
You fight Red. Yeah.
He's like he's just in a cave somewhere.
And he has
It's probably
like-
one of the best boss battles ever.
and he has like a
it's-
level 90 Pikachu, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He has like Charizard, Blastoise. I think he has a Raichu as well.
Yeah, he's got Venusaur. Yeah, he's got the original 3.
Yeah, and you think the Raichu is Pikachu, but then his Pikachu is his Pikachu.
Yeah.
That's such a great, like, it's such an amazing idea for a boss fight.
Have you guys any interest in the new one?
The people who like it seem to like it.
Yeah,
And the people who don't like it seem crazy.
It sold 6 million copies in its first week, so the boycott certainly worked.
Yeah, degs it. Like I didn't buy it just because like the shit I said that pissed me off with it, which was nothing to do with the National Dex stuff. I just couldn't muster the enthusiasm to buy it. I
yeah.
might still get it at some point, but like
The people who were kind of like, yeah, there's people at work who are all playing it and like they weren't super excited about it, but they're pleasantly surprised.
yeah, that's what I feel like is the story around that game, like an air of like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
It sold better than X and Y did, but not as well as Sun and Moon. But that's fairly normal, like, because Sun and Moon came out in the end of the 3DS.
Sun and Moon also had Team Skull, and
Yeah.
people lost their shit. Biggest cosplay gathering I've ever seen is Magfest Team Skull. It was like well over 200 people.
That's
Wow.
amazing. Do you remember when we went to Anime Expo in 2017 and we saw like 50 tubies? And we were like...
That was before I'd played Nier at the time, and I didn't know I loved it. So I was just like, wow, look at all of this.
They already like this game, I don't know.
Yeah. Now I would have taken so many photos with so many of the world's best 2Bs.
Your girlfriend cosplays 2B and she does it fucking amazing.
Yeah, she does. That did help.
I remember I went to the Mega 64 panel at Anime Expo, and they had like a Q&A at the end, and they had people like stand up and ask questions, and a couple of them were like troll questions where it was just like they were wasting their time and they just wanted a reaction out of them.
One of the worst things about panels is when someone tries to ask a funny question.
Yeah. But this guy was in an amazing 9S cosplay. And none of them knew who 9S was, because the game was only out like 2 or 3 months at the time.
And like that took a bit of time to spread.
Yeah, I think it was until the end of the year where it started sinking in. But like he started asking some question about like, oh, I don't know what to do about like my Battle Network server, blah blah blah. And Rocco goes, "This sucks." And then the other two guys were like, "Go back to Kingdom Hearts." I just thought,
So you told me about that, Brian. I was really excited to see it. I think they edited it out.
they did. It was the best part.
What did you say?
You know.
No. Rio, we could get this box back and get another 300 beans.
The shadow transparency is really bothering me on the ground. That the
So do you know why they have to do a lot of that?
Fuck.
Because sometimes the geometry of the God, Neve. Sometimes the geometry, like the shadows, act as all separate shit. What the fuck, Neve?
I just assumed it would be directional buttons. Oh, fuck. Now it's directional buttons. You never know!
Neve, I hope you fail this.
Oh, fuck, I nearly got hit by a car. Wait, no, yeah, I will fail it, and I'll go through it again, and I will be slightly better.
Hey, Pedro! You need help?
Oh, fuck. He's in chaps.
Yeah, he's a boss.
he's got them assless pants. Nothing is left to the imagination. You can see his shape.
So I don't go that way, I guess.
No, you do. You just don't fuck up every QuickTime event on the way.
We'll see. Oh no, why does it take so long?
Can you skip this?
No.
Absolutely not.
It's them.
It is them.
I don't like this game.
How about we give it to John and let's see if he fucks it up.
No. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Okay.
We can't give it to John because John will just do it perfectly and then he'll be like, please.
I think it'd be funny if John messed it up too. We could just fucking rag on it.
But will he? I don't think he will.
I'd hope
I
he
can do
would.
every QuickTime event in this game by memory.
I think what we should do is
I believe him. I believe him.
We make John do it, and I'll lick his elbow while he plays it.
No, Brian, like, look, I've thought about this a lot, Brian. If you ever lick me again, I'm going to punch you. And it's going to be really sore. And it's going to literally hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. But I have to do it.
Oh, sweet. That was cool.
Are you sure I shouldn't lick your elbow?
100%.
How about when we're old men?
Well, look, when we're old men, fucking deal, like, everything's off.
Okay, so when John and I are old men, we're gonna slam it.
Hey, I don't care. I'll be nearly dead.
Slam it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word.
We're gonna
No,
slam
it
it.
is.
We're gonna slam it like a pog. It's gonna be awesome.
Why his elbow out of specifically of all the things you could probably
It's the
like?
most intimate part of the male.
It's literally the least.
It is the most
Sweet.
delicate part of the
There you go,
human skin.
Nice.
I just really, and I say this in a genuine way, like human skin. Isn't that right, John?
Help, he says. What's going to happen here?
Ooh.
When's the long
What's like the weirdest thing you
I
guys can
don't
do?
know.
I'll break your arm.
But I don't know, I swear.
I have a lot of flexibility in my elbows,
Only the boss
and
of
I
the
can
Mad
crack them
Angels
very
knows.
loudly.
Oh, please don't.
That's why I lick them.
It's Terry.
You cracked your bones once in front of me, and I was just like,
Please, don't tell me what
I really.
My whole body's like that.
Oh
Do you crack your bones? Steve?
no, that very rarely happens.
Where is he?
Ah, Brian, no.
Truth. Terry's real careful.
I don't think that's good for you.
Awesome.
Oh my
it's
god,
actually-
you're back.
Yep.
Nope. Everything is pretty like you know.
Also, I've got
your neck.
I've got kinks in my ankles, so
Ah.
Here.
Why? You guys need to go to doctors or something.
yeah, I showed the doctor.
Drink some milk.
Guys,
Someone can
Drink some milk.
Really?
Oh man, that milk fucking
A young
thing
man
will
is
never
it's
leave
my
you.
boyfriend.
ask me to give this to you.
I'd rather talk about Neve and milk.
Brian, shut up.
Thanks.
My boyfriend sent me a note. Thinking of you, pretty
The
brown
Mad
eyes.
Angels are after you.
Oh,
Beware.
okay, that'll
Yeah,
do.
no shit.
He cares.
Guizan. Ah, the Long Jaw. Maybe Master Chen knows about it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
using your noggin.
Yeah, we haven't seen Master Chen in a long time. That's very kind of the game that it auto breaks you.
Yeah. Master Chen is a fat ass.
Master Chen.
Doesn't he?
Is Lan Yi
I
coming
think
to a
Master
Long
Chen
Jaw?
is so strange.
He's so
What do you know
fat.
about Long Jaw?
Like, name one character trait of Master Chen.
They should call him Master Joe.
He's pale and is a fat ass.
To do with with the long jaw.
His hands are always like
Yeah,
that.
he should be doing. He does the Santa in town.
Put your hands in your
Terry and his gang
pockets,
have
you
arranged
loser.
transport for Landi to a ship.
He's acting as a guide for Landi, so as to ingratiate himself with the Chi Yo men.
Terry and his gang already know about you. And that you're trying to stop the long jaw.
They're not stopping them well.
The items we deal in are expensive. Paintings, calligraphy, antiques, gems. Terry's gang deals in contraband. The next big shipment is drugs.
What kind of drugs?
If they
Hard
get established,
drugs.
our
Yeah?
market will be
Yep.
destroyed.
Like glue?
If our
Like-
trade route is disturbed, it will
Like
cause trouble for us
some
in
crazy
China.
bobs, some
Now you see.
some force
home before you
lemons,
get hurt.
the fucking hardest shit you can
can't
imagine.
Not
do
forced
that.
lemons.
Yeah, I know.
Someone
How about
as young as
sniffers?
you should
Oh
not
my god,
be
so many
involved.
sniffers.
Tell me when the long jaw is.
I cannot tell you. But if you can be patient,
Oh, I can be patient. This
And
whole
listen
game is
to
about
my
me being
counsel.
patient.
Yep.
no harm will come to you.
Father,
As written in the letter to his father, I'm bound by my promise to Zhu Yuanda. I will hear no more of this today.
Okay,
very well. I'll back off for now.
but I'll be back tomorrow.
Your father would not have wanted you to throw your life away so senselessly.
Well, then my father should have told me what the fuck he was into
Yeah.
and not leave this crap on my doorstep. This is my dad's fault. Are we done? Am I done for the day?
John, what do we do?
I think we might be done for the day.
I bet you I can't go home and they'll tell me to.
That would be something else.
Let's try.
Do we get to stop playing soon?
Very soon. This is we're coming up to shit's gonna get pretty real soon.
Okay.
And we're gonna need a rest.
I'm allowed to go
Sweet.
home. Okay, thank God. Oh, and the bus is right there. That was such perfect
Oh,
timing.
wow, that was awesome.
Nice.
See, everything works out, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't, but you know. So, I think what's going to happen again, Neve, is when you walk back into town, Santa's going to be there. I want you to try and like fuck with Santa while we wait. Because, you know, we can't go to sleep until 9:30.
Okay.
Is it 9:30?
Yeah, 9, 9:30?
I think it might be 9.
Okay, 9. So we got 2.5 hours to fuck with Santa.
Oh.
There he is. He's definitely Master Chen.
Yeah, look at that fat ass that
just
no one
that's
entered.
that's his disguise.
That's an ass that won't quit. That is one luscious rump.
Uh-oh, you're not
dude,
Santa.
Go
I don't know.
away. Get out of here, drunkie.
Oh, he's the dandy
Are
old
you
man.
I'm okay.
No, you're not. Ho ho, holy shit.
excuse me. Merry Christmas!
I don't think it's Christmas anymore, sir.
Oh, hello there. Don't miss this special
Look at that little
Santa
boy in the
lunch
background.
box set.
Remember that Nathan For You where he was trying to help the Santa?
It's only
And the Santa really seemed like he was about to kick the shit out of someone.
What do you say? Some
Nathan
other
For
time.
You was a fucking crazy show.
Did you ever watch that
So
Mick
good.
Foley Santa documentary?
Yeah.
I love
What?
that. Yeah, there's a documentary about because Mick Foley, the wrestler, loves Santa.
Yeah, real into Santa.
Because he used to go as Old Saint Nick for WrestleMania at for Wrestling at Christmas.
I don't remember.
But yeah, it's just him like interviewing mall Santas about like the art of being a Santa Claus and how you should like act and how you should look and smell. Because like they're like Santa smells like cookies.
Oh,
Like he's not meant to smell of like alcohol or smell of like burps or anything.
how do you make yourself smell of cookies though? Do they bake cookies? Or?
Yep, they just bathe.
Did you ever watch Beyond the Mat, Eve?
One game,
Yes.
100 yen.
Good documentary.
Come on, kid. Think you can beat me?
Ooh,
Beat you.
yeah, this is
So
how
I
most of my
recently
time.
played this in Shenmue 3.
How was it?
Exactly the same and much harder.
I see.
That's really interesting that he would not try anything new.
They actually, some of the new arcade games are like really shockingly well done.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like Shenmue 3 has like these weird spikes in quality where one aspect of the game will be so well done,
But then every other aspect won't.
then major central parts of that game are just why?
So you know the way there's some Sega games in this because of Sega? There's none of that in
No.
3. So they had to make fake games?
Yes, and the fake games are really cool. Although, yeah, there's no Sega games. There's posters of Pi in the arcades. I don't know what the story is. The same poster that's in our stupid brother Fukusan. The same poster that's in his room is in the arcade.
The Virtua Fighter one?
Yeah.
Okay. And is there a Sega logo at the beginning of Shenmue 3? There's no. Oh wow. Okay.
So there's no allusions to Sega whatsoever. in
No,
it.
but I think Sega do still technically own the rights to Shenmue. They're just having nothing to do with the development of this.
Yeah, it seems like if Sega think they're going to make money off something, they're not going to fight it.
Yeah.
So fair enough. I think they're making good business decisions now, which is good.
Hey, Sega are doing alright.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yakuza 7 looks great.
Yeah, they're doing great with the Yakuza series. They do.
I wish they didn't bring Kiryu back.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Maybe he'll just be a boss or something.
Yeah, I guess so, but just...
They should just let it be.
I think if they really had to bring him back, I think like the selling point of Yakuza 8 could have been Kiryu's back. You know? But...
Like, they really could not let him go.
Yeah.
For one game,
Yeah, for
yeah.
one game, like, they got excited and were like,
And
let's just bring it back.
everything I saw about Yakuza 7, I like... And I'm still really like... this is a very minor point, honestly, but like... They didn't need to get me any more in. Ichi looks amazing. The combat looks really interesting. The cutscenes look deadly.
Yeah,
Like,
it's got lobsters in it.
it's got lobsters in it.
Do you want to talk to Ine-san? See how she's doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should check on poor Ine-san.
Not Fuka-san. He's not.
Fuck
working.
No.
Fukusan.
Yeah.
He's kind of fucked us over too many times.
Yeah, he's
with his dum-dumness.
I liked when he thought that ghosts were going to come out of the mirror.
He's just not very good at it.
It's pretty simple.
A real fucking idiot.
Between Fuku-san and Inoue-san, they're kind of simple and clean, one might say. She
Okay, guys, we're going to finish up soon here.
Is that the song you want played on your deathbed, Neve?
Oh, no, that would be very weeby of me.
Yeah, so.
Maybe at the wake we can play Simple and Clean. But
I think Simple and Clean is an amazing song.
yes, it is an amazing song.
No, I know I said it wasn't at some point. I don't think I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, you really didn't.
No, I didn't. You're right. It's like the one cool thing about Kingdom Hearts.
The best thing about
it
Kingdom
is the
Hearts
best
is the
thing.
music. The music
Yeah.
is fantastic in that game. I've listened to the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack without realizing it.
Oh, yeah?
And Rebecca's like, you know, that's from Kingdom Hearts. And I'm like, yeah? It just came on and I thought it was really good. So I kept listening to it.
I can't believe Kingdom Hearts 3 came out this year.
Yeah.
Hope that you're happy, everyone.
Boy, that's not going far in our game of the year.
No.
Like, you know the way that was like a hotly anticipated game and like there was a bit of doubt as to whether it would come out and it came out and people got what it is and, you know, blah, blah, blah.
What was the general reaction from the... Sorry, Brian, go on.
No, it's just that like I got that from that the Trico game, you know, the guy that made Shadow of Colossus and Ico.
Yeah.
What's it called? The Last Guardian, and that was extremely underwhelming.
Do you know, there's a kind of reaction to games I'm starting to feel now where it's like, this is exactly what you wanted, and fuck you.
Yeah, like it came out, you deserve it, and it's not good, and yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, Shenmue 3, guys.
Are you happy?
Thanks.
Do you like your overbaked 18-year-old cake? Eat it up.
You know, I don't know. That's a discussion for the podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like living with a very big Kingdom Hearts fan who was really excited about this Kingdom Hearts 3 and knowing a lot of Kingdom Hearts fan, I think people seem disappointed.
Yeah, that seems to be the vibe I get from it.
It was underwhelming for people. And I think this is the worst they've done with some of their female characters, which people really enjoyed before in games. And in this game, they kind of let them down in a really big way, which is disappointing. I guess I'll train a bit before bed.
Hell yeah, Neve. Now you're getting it.
John is so fucking happy right now.
Yeah.
I should work on my moves.
Yeah.
I'll lose my edge if I don't practice.
Johnny, if you want, like, we can do karate in real life. I'll teach you moves.
Hiya.
It'll be amazing.
Hiya.
That's it. That's it, Neve.
So good.
Neve.
Awesome. Neve, that was fucking class.
Neve. Neve, please do a move.
She is.
Oh, he's tired from all his
Please do
practice.
some karate.
He's doing such
No,
good.
Neve, please.
He's
Please,
doing
not
his
like
laps.
this. Not like
He's
this.
doing his laps, John. He needs to do it.
Okay, he's warming up. He's warming up.
He's
He's
warming
warming up, and we're going to do so much karate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, you do actually have to do this in karate
Yeah,
class.
you gotta run like top to toe.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue. Okay, keep running. Keep running.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Neve, I can't see where you and the
So
dojo
I guess
begins.
we'll
you end and the dojo
we'll
begins.
start with
Like
some
that
hand
looks-
techniques,
Yeah.
and then move on to some kick techniques, and then maybe our jumping kick techniques. But if you want to keep warming up, that's fine.
Yeah, let's like do that more.
This is fucking sick.
See, guys. See.
That's enough.
Continue. Keep going.
Neve, you're putting the moo in Shenmue right now.
Yeah.
This is fucking.
Okay, Neve, I think we should practice some karate now.
She's practicing
Yeah, I'm
it right.
practicing. This is my
No,
legs.
this is running. This is
No,
warmed
this
up.
is
I think
karate.
Rio's warmed up.
He's
So
doing it
no,
now.
oh, Neve, you accidentally hit quit.
I think he's done. I think he's nice and warmed up.
What? No.
Oh,
Okay, no, we didn't.
Oh, let me pick one of these and maybe I can do one.
Yeah.
Mistral Flash? That seems easy.
That's a shit move.
Um,
Nah.
Swallow Dive I could probably learn.
Your boyfriend taught you that.
Okay, well I'll do that one.
Yes, you have to walk out of the dojo
No, I do not.
and then back in
No.
to re-enter training mode.
Nope. Nope.
How come Rio didn't close the secret door?
Because he was born in a barn.
Yeah.
I think Ine-san just sees it and is like, not getting involved.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Are you trying to re-trigger the training?
I know I have to go out, but I don't want to go out.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, don't. Just kill the time. Let that clock run out. Let's see how close we can get the camera into his asshole.
You know, when I played this game, I trained every day.
Why?
For what? The forklifting?
No,
There's no fucking point to that.
no, the fights.
Can't really get the camera stuck on things like a lot of time if I want to get a screenshot of someone's face, I'll go up to the wall and rotate the camera
Yeah,
around.
none of that works here.
But he like rotates. Oh, he rotates with the camera.
Like, you could catch it momentarily.
Yeah.
You
But,
have to sneak a shot in.
so you can't really zoom up on his ass burn. I'm afraid.
Yu Suzuki was very adamant that Ryu's asshole not be approached.
I think they should show.
I think I did some good training there.
No, you just ran.
Running is training.
It's really not unless your sport is running.
Neve, could you just swing the camera back to that tree? So, John, that tree there, is that the Shenmue tree?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
What tree is that?
I think that's just a sakura tree that has wilted.
Looks scary.
And what's the Shenmue tree?
I think the Shenmue tree is a big tree from the end of Shenmue 2.
Oh, so we haven't even seen the bloody tree that the game is named after?
Is that your big criticism of this game, Neve?
No, I guess not. It's just like the payoff for everything seems very low.
Like, I'm sure it's worth it if you invest the time, but, like, why would you bother?
Because this game just gets you on a personal level.
Yeah, like,
Time to go to bed.
if you've lived a life that is, you know...
I really liked earlier, Brian, when you described me as young and happy and nothing terrible had happened yet.
yeah.
Pre-Shenmue, John.
Like, before you went to Catholic school.
Oh, before so many things.
Is this it, guys?
Okay, everyone, let's go to bed.
Night night.
Good night.
Sleep tight.